Today guys, I'm going to be showing you store robberies in Grand RP, and they're awesome. Now you guys are probably used to robbing stores in GTA 5 Online, which was cool until I joined this city, and then I saw how you should actually rob a store. In GTA 5, you pull up to the store, you aim your gun at the guy, he empties the cash register. Sometimes you could also steal the cash from the actual cash register as well, and even have chances to double your money. But when you rob a store in Grand RP, that's where you make even more money, plus it's a lot more fun. So I hope you guys go on to enjoy the video, and with that said, let's get into it. So first off, to start a store robbery, obviously you need to have some of your boys together. You need to be in a family or you need to be in a gang. You gotta pull up to the store that you want to rob, and obviously if you have a hostage, that will just help you out, because then the state orgs will be like, okay, they got a hostage, let's give them something, we gotta keep them safe. So let's say you get a civilian hostage, you'll get a decent amount of money. If you get a cop hostage, you'll get some more money, and if you get someone who's in high command in a legal org, you'll get a lot more money. So obviously try for that. Anyways, once you got your hostage, your boys are at the store, head on over to it, walk inside and be like, yo, I'm trying to rob you, empty the fucking cash register. And then it'll say your family has attacked the store. The top right hand corner, you can see the amount of people that are in your family that are in the zone, which you could see on the mini-map, and also the amount of LSPD, SAHP, and FIB officers that are around the area. Now, just so you know, you can't actually use that information in-game because it is RP, so you can't be like, oh, I could see that you have exactly 17 people in the zone. FIB has exactly 5, unless you individually count them all out RP-ly. So make sure you don't do that, or else you could get screwed over, a gun will appear, and you might end up getting demorganed for metagaming. Anyways, now that we're all at the store, we're literally just waiting for the state orgs to show up. The second you hit any store in the entire city, and that goes for gun stores as well, all of the state orgs will get a notification saying that this family or this gang has attacked this store, and they need to respond as soon as possible in order for them to try and stop us. As you can see, me and my friend are currently standing outside the front of the store because we will be negotiating with the officers to see what kind of shit we can get for robbing this store. If they want to keep this nice and clean and they don't want it to end in a shootout, they can give us some stuff and, you know, we'll let the hostage go. But we'll see what happens. So you can see LSPD is now starting to arrive, and they're going to set up barricades around the surrounding area, and they're going to get ready to negotiate with us. We're going to keep the hostage inside the building for now until they request to see the hostage and ID them to make sure the hostage is not a wanted criminal and things like that. When I actually recorded this store robbery, it was going to be a live commentary and I was going to show you guys everything, but for some strange reason my audio decided not to record at this exact moment, which really pissed me off, because we did this whole robbery, and then after I looked at the clips and I was like, are you kidding me? How the hell did this happen? And I was really mad, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to explain exactly what's happening in every situation. So at this point right here, we are currently talking to the chief of police and the deputy chief of police right there. Now, the state orgs like LSPD, SAHP, and FIB have a main goal. The first thing is to get the hostage out of here and make sure that he is safe. That is their 100% main goal. So now we can bargain with them. We're bringing the hostage outside, we're showing them that we have him, and obviously we're going to let him go for a few seconds, and all of us are going to have guns aimed straight at him, because obviously, you know, if we don't, they can literally grab him and then start shooting us instantly. The hostage would then walk over to the officers, hand them their ID, and they would look them up in the PDA, which is the database for every single citizen in the city. You could see their previous crimes, where they live, their phone numbers, all that kind of stuff. So now that they know the hostage is clean and, you know, he's not a wanted criminal, we're going to take him back here, we're going to hold him hostage, and we're going to bring him back inside the store. And then this is where the negotiating actually starts. So it started off as us saying, hey, we want $100,000 for this man's life. They were like, no, that's too much money. And they offered 30K, and we're like, ha, that's funny. 30K, that's it? That's all you think this guy's life is worth? That's just disrespectful, man. So then we decided, you know what, let's change it up a little bit. This is what we request. We want to win the store robbery. We want all of you guys to head out. And if you do that, we will hand over the hostage just like that. And they actually agreed, which was pretty awesome. It looked like they just wanted to get out of there really quickly. That was good for us because that means we're going to win the store in the end game, and winning the store grants us a pretty decent amount of money. Just before this, I explained to all of my family members this could end in a shootout. We don't know what's going to happen, so make sure you're strapped up and ready to go. We brought the hostage outside. All of their officers left the zone except for the 2 of them, And then what we did from there is we released the hostage and he got right into the officer's car and they started to drive. At this point, we waited for them all to leave the zone, and then you could see we managed to rob the store. Now, at this point, what we did is we took our cars and we drove over to this parachute. Now, this parachute will allow us to actually get a bunch of goods, which we can then sell at the black market for a bunch of money. So pretty much what we had to do from here is walk into the parachute, grab an item, and put it in the back of the trunks of the cars, because these items are very heavy. As you can see, they weigh a lot. So you pretty much divide them up into one piece or two pieces at a time, and then throw them into the trunks of all of your family vehicles. Now you want to do this quick, because this parachute will disappear after about 5 minutes or so. So you want to do it as fast as you can with as many family members as you can. Sadly, we did not have a ton of people in our family at the time, but now our family has grown a lot and we're starting to do a lot more shit. So if you guys want to take part in store robberies or events with us, we're going to be doing a lot more of them now. Once we finished loading up the vehicles, LSPD and FIB were waiting near us, and they started chasing us directly after we finished loading everything from the parachute. So at this point, we had to get the hell out of there. Luckily, I'm a great driver, and this Rolls Royce handles pretty damn well. You guys have probably seen the video about this vehicle and how to get it very easily. If you haven't checked it out, there's a link down below in the description. You could sell this thing for tens of millions of dollars. Anyways, you can see LSPD and FIB, they suck. Like, look at that. Look at how they were just driving there. They flew, they're flying, they're crashing everywhere. So we just got the hell out of there. It does suck for one of our family members though. He was driving and there was 14 cars behind him chasing his ass, but they're not the best drivers, so they were wiping out consistently. If you are getting chased, it is a server rule that you are obligated to pull over if they have a certain amount of people and a certain amount of cars behind you. If it's just you in the car, then they have to have 2 cars and they have to have 2 people in each car. If there's 2 people in your car, they have to have 4 cars and 2 people in each car, and so on and so forth. So when the FIB, LSPD, and SAHP were all chasing my boy, I mean, they were on him, but they couldn't drive. They were wiping out consistently. I saw the body cam of it. It was pretty funny. They need to learn how to drive. But I mean, you know, those cars are somewhat hard to drive just because they are police boosted, so the handling is not the best. But eventually, they did actually do a pit maneuver on him. They hit him off the road. They got him stuck, and they then arrested him and he went to jail, which kind of sucks. 1 man down, but we did manage to win the robbery, which was awesome for us. So at this point, we were like, yo, we just got rid of them really quickly. Why don't we head back to the store really quickly and grab a couple more of those boxes and TVs and furniture from this parachute, which is what we did since we still had a couple of minutes to do that. So we went over here, we grabbed a couple of things, and then we headed over to Black Market. So once you arrive at Black Market, you pretty much park your vehicle, open the trunk, grab one of the illegal items that you stole, and run it inside to Black Market and sell it to a guy inside there. Now, you don't have to do this right after the robbery, and the reason why is because the prices for these items can change. To find the prices of these items, you head on over to the Grand RP Discord, go to server EN, and then go to resellers chat, and then you'll see seller of stolen goods, and it'll say TV, furniture, and a box of things. You can see which ones sell for the most and which ones sell for the least, and it all depends on when it is. Certain times it will sell for a lot more, certain times it will sell for a lot less. For example, right here, a TV sells for 400 bucks and a box of things sells for $600. You scroll up to an hour before that, a TV sells for almost 500 and a box of things is slashed down a lot. So you always want to check when the prices are highest for specific items. So if you really wanted to, you can make 3 trips over here and get the maximum amount of money that you could get for these items, which is awesome. That means more money for you. The best part is this money is for everybody in the family. So if everybody in your family starts grabbing these boxes, bringing them to this guy, they'll all make the money. But if you want the money for yourself, obviously you could do this on your own time and then, you know, bring this stuff here and get money for yourself. You can hand out bonuses if you want to the family. It all depends on that. But once you actually just give all of these items to that guy, sell them all off and make your money, you have successfully completed the store robbery, which is awesome. And you made a pretty decent amount of money and you just embarrassed the legal orgs if you ended up winning. And if you ended up losing, you know what? That's okay. You could try again next time. Store robberies are a really fun thing to do in Grand RP, and they are much better than the robberies that we have in GTA 5 Online. After seeing this, you go to GTA 5 and you rob a store, that's barely robbing a store. That's just walking inside. That's like something you would see on the news. This is a full-fledged store robbery, negotiations and everything. You got a hostage. It is a ton of fun. And sometimes these store robberies can last over an hour. It depends how you want to do it and how you want to play things out until the end. Anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap the video up for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Grand RP content like this, be sure to drop a like on the video and comment down below what kind of content you want to see. And of course, if you want to suggest any videos, the link down below to my Discord is right there. Head on over to the video suggestions tab and then just suggest a video and maybe you'll see it up in the next couple of weeks. Also, don't forget to join the Frolics fam Discord. If you guys did want to join the family, we have a Discord for it now. The link is down below as well. So join that, request your role in it, and of course, join the family in game. We'll meet up with you. It's the easiest way that we can find you, by joining the Discord. Anyways, join that stuff, do what you got to do, and I will catch you guys in the next video.